This is breaking news.
Welcome to Illustrate Radio.
Never mind who you thought I was. I'm Rick James, bitch.
The one and only, the original.
Illustrate Radio now.
I was born by the river. I was shaking that ass, bending over, popping pizza. I was making that cash. Bring that ass here, boy. Turn it up. Fuck you, man.
Yo, it's DJ Stiletto. We starting off this show strong. We gonna starting off with a mix. So I'm gonna start off like this. Let's get it. Shout out to all of everybody celebrating 420 that puts one in the air. All my ganja smokers, all my Reggie smokers, anybody that likes to be on a level where you get high. And again, I want to introduce Illustrate Radio to my co-hosts, my ladies. We have the amazing Lucky, and we also have the amazing T Gray, and we about to get our show underway. Let's get it.
1 billion split bonnets and push it into the sky. We get high. We get high. We get high.
We're not gonna get too deep into it because we starting a little late on some time, so I'll get back into it in our mix. Ladies, where y'all at? Let's get it.
Hey, we get high. Okay, welcome to Illustrate Radio. Happy 420. Look, we a little delayed, and we're gonna make sure that we get started on time. Before we get into all of that, shout out to WEMS Radio. Make sure you all check us out. You can hit the live button right there, and you can listen to us there. Also, be sure to happy 420 to you too, Alabama. Also, make sure you check us out on Roku, on your 7 on Demand channel. We're there on repeat, so you can't miss an episode. You can catch up, like, share, follow, and subscribe on our YouTube channel because we need you all, and we miss you all, and we need you all to interact. Twitch, we everywhere, all that good shit. Google it. And yeah, now that we took care of church business and all that good shit, how are you doing, Miss T Gray? Happy 420, ladies.
I'm doing good. Happy 420. I don't know if you're supposed to say happy 420 to people who smoke every day.
Yeah.
Today, happy Wednesday to you.
Yeah, happy Wednesday. Look, happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. This bitch.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But yo, everybody who is out enjoying and doing all the cannabis festivals and having a ball, all the white kids that's just out from school and y'all ain't smoked before and it's your first time. Salute to y'all, okay? Because y'all had DC going crazy today.
Make it to school tomorrow.
Indeed, they out here smoking some shit they ain't never smoked before. I seen this white boy sniffing his lighter. I was like,
Sniffing the lighter?
What's
Nice.
the lighter?
Not the
Nice.
lighter,
I
though.
digress.
Like, hold up. Now
Like,
I'm
what
figure
kind
out.
of drugs is that? He was so y'all, but I tell y'all, he was so just like stuck on it, like mesmerized. I was like, what's in that? So like,
There we go. That's better. Because I was like, my together. Here we go. I ain't got time for the glitch today. It's 420. Okay. My mic wasn't even plugged in. But yeah, so yeah, shout out to everybody celebrating, like T Gray said. And today has been a crazy day. It's been a long day, but again, for 420 smokers, it's the same thing. So with that being said, I'm gonna get into my Just My Luck segment. So it's just my luck that I smoke every single day. And 420 to me today was more so about finding peace and prosperity and, making plays as well and taking action and all of those types of things and just being fully engaged and fully aware of self and all of our surroundings too. And with that being said, relaunching my business too, Cincy Sweet. Because I've been kind of delayed. I've still been promoting it, still been getting stuff here and there, but I've been hibernating. Talking about getting stuff completed and things like that, or relaunching things. The matter of completion has been very important to me. So being present, completing things, accomplishing goals, writing things down, and just taking in the moment. I hope everyone enjoyed their 420 and was able to engage and lock in and mix and mingle, have all the edibles, even though I don't do them. Shout out to y'all because I'm scared of them. So yeah, that's pretty much it for just my look. I just want everybody to be present and in the moment and make sure that we're staying positive. I'm gonna keep it really, really short. I actually wanted to go in deeper into the art of completion, but I'm gonna save that for next week's show because we're gonna keep it light and real high. You know what I'm saying? What you got for us, T Gray?
All right, you guys. Shout out to everybody who do have edibles. I am one of those people, but I could not have an edible and do this show. Like I know my limits.
That's fair.
I know
What
my
your
limits.
shirt say, T?
It say Wake and Bake Nation. Yo,
Yeah,
shout out
but
to Darren Brand. Yo, that's one of my fave not little young. Let me take those words back because those are disrespectful. But one of my favorite younger comedians in the game. If you all know Big Baby, Darren Brand, who's on Wild 'N Out, successfully has his own strain of weed. Shout out to him doing his thing.
That's what's
has
up.
a whole movement with the Wake and Bake Nation. Has Last Few Hits podcast on All Def Digital. Just as a comedian, he's growing leaps and bounds, but as a businessman, he's doing his thing. And it's all, surrounding cannabis. And so I know so many people have hangups still. We really shouldn't, you know what I mean? But people still have hangups when it comes to cannabis, but it is big business. And I just, shout out to the people who capitalize on it and who are making their own way, making their own thing. I have another friend of mine who's about to get their own strain. And I just think that that's super, super dope.
That's super fire.
Yeah, real quick though, we're going to get into my love and.
Love and? Mm-hmm. All that. I can't.
So today's love and is love and don't you block my blessing.
Boom.
Pretty much. And when I say don't you, I'm talking about don't you block your own damn blessings, okay? Because T Gray was blocking hers and I didn't even really realize it, you guys. We have to be able to turn on our listening ears. And sometimes what can get in the way of us being good listeners is our ego, is our pettiness, is our desire, or whatever the case may be. And sometimes we got to turn on those listening ears and listen a little bit louder because God is trying to talk to you. God is trying to move things in and out or shift whatever is going on in your life. And when you don't listen and when your ego is big and when you don't want to do what God is trying to tell you, do you want to move your own way? It doesn't work. And so you have to get out your own way. You got to listen. And so T Gray, it was going through that, and shout out to me for speaking about myself in third person. But I was going through that, but I'm so glad that I realized what I was doing. I'm so glad that I took a second and said, you know what? I'm not listening. Let me be accountable for the fact that I'm not listening. And because I'm clearly blocking something. I didn't even really realize it until God removed me from a situation and the blockage was clear. When the blockage was clear, my creativity was on 1,000 doors that should have been open was like swinging open left and right. Like I have opportunities and I have things going on and I have this creative mind, this space that I used to be in that I missed, and I didn't even realize that I wasn't in it no more and that I was missing it. And things are just like falling into place. And it was like, damn, God, like that one thing or that one situation was blocking all this shit. Like I wasn't listening. I was being stubborn. I was in my own way. I was blocking my own blessing. And I didn't even realize it. And I'm just don't want other people to fall suit to those same things, to fall prey to those same things and fall prey to really to yourself, to you standing in your own way, to you being too headstrong, to you being too blind to listen. And I know you'll probably say, T Gray, your eyes and ears don't go together, but they damn sure do. Don't ever be too blind to listen to what God is trying to tell you and the moves that he's trying to make for you and the direction that he's trying to shift you in. Don't block your blessings, you guys. And if you ever get to a point where you realize that that blockage is gone, God done pulled the Drano down that bitch and moved the blockage, you better ride that way till you can't ride it no more, because it's going to be nothing but amazingness on the other side of that. So do that.
Boom. There's something that I like to say too. Hold yourself accountable. Don't hold yourself hostage. And that's one of the things that, you know, you got to just make sure, step up to the plate. Like you said, you turned on your listening ears, everything. You held yourself accountable and things started to work out in your favor. Sometimes we tend to hold ourselves hostage and we get in our own way. Like you said, your unsubconscious mind start working. You literally are in your head telling yourself to talk yourself out of it. That's a beautiful, beautiful message. Something that we all needed to hear. Well, let's get right into our hot take.
Spit that is.
I mean, spit that is. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get it together. He was like, I'm gonna wait for her to realize to get it in cue. But as we were talking about 420, DC is having their National Cannabis Fest, headlined by Wiz Khalifa, Ghostface Killer, just to name a few. The concert is going to take place in DC, actually this weekend, which is, I'm kind of a little bit in my feelings about it because I haven't missed the 420 event since they've been having it since 2015. Yeah, so pretty much weed became legal. They said, let's throw a festival. We've already been doing it anyway. Hey, there you go. It used to be held on the National Monument.
It's free?
It used to be free. It's not free anymore. It used to be held on the mall on 420, like 2015 and 16, because it's crazy. I had my baby girl with me at the time. And they had the festival outside on the mall, and it was like an open concert. It was really a whole vibe. People got to mix and mingle. But I think once they realized that they could capitalize off of it, which makes a lot of sense. I'm not mad at them, because on those concerts, they had like Mary J. Blige. It wasn't like no fluke concerts that they was giving on the lawn for free. So I'm happy to see that they're doing it this year. They're doing it as a 3-day, so they're going to start and kick it off on Friday. It's going to go to Sunday. Matter of fact, what's my guy name? Oh, I can't remember his name. The rapper with the patch and the eye. He's supposed to be
Fetty Wap?
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick, yes, he's headlining at Fetty Wap.
The eye. That's the first thing that came to mind.
Slick Rick will be headlining on Sunday. I would love to try to catch that, because you know that old school hip hop is a vibe. But Ghostface Killer, this is going to be such a great concert. They have some other cool artists that we named, and T Gray actually wanted to see a couple of them. It's one of the bands that you really, really loved. But yeah, it's going to be
Backyard.
No, it's not Backyard. It was like an artist, and you was like, "Oh my God, is anybody? If you've never heard of this group or this artist,
dang,
I can't remember who it was." But look, she got the flyer. See, you're so quick and handy. I love it. I love it. So yeah, it's gonna be hosted by Championship at Echo Stage as well, and yeah, where growers will also compete. So this is going to be like a whole festival. So the festival is set up like this: they have like the vendors, they have a second stage as well.
What's wrong?
I saw the nail.
Oh no, sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Look, I'm over here moving information on the other side of the screen. I apologize.
But they have the vendors, and you'll be able to get a lot of cool stuff. I would say make sure you take your times on those dabs, the dab bars, because they're basically gonna give it for free. See, I think the group name, it wasn't who.
Don't
it was Golden Brown. Okay, see, I knew it was somebody, because you had me excited for a second. But yeah, so yeah, it should be super lit, and I'm excited for everyone to go and make sure y'all participate. Again, be careful with those dads, but they're going to have so much flower power there, so much other cool things, pens, edibles, you name it, they're going to have it. And if you all have VIP, make sure you mix and mingle with the artists, because that is the coolest part about being a VIP. Hopefully we can get some media passes. Tony, you hear us in the background? Oh, okay.
So funny. So in other music news, you guys, Master P wants to coach the Lakers. And if you all are familiar, Master P started playing basketball way back, y'all. 1998 preseason. He was actually a Charlotte Hornet. So it's not that he doesn't know the game. It's not that he doesn't know the drill. Master P knows this shit already. But he wants to share his coaching skills with the Lakers organization, believing that he has the sauce, you guys, that will make the purple and gold a winning team again. He sat down and talked with TMZ, and so this is what he told TMZ. They need some alpha males over there.
Yes.
They ain't getting no bigger than me. If you want to win, bring me in. Now that's what the man said.
He said,
I'll
bring some
alpha
hell
males over there. Okay. Now, Lakers, I don't know what y'all doing.
I don't know what that means now. I don't know how to take that.
I don't even know how y'all want to take it, but take it how
Well,
the hell
how
he
would they
gave it to
even
you.
come out? They're gonna come out with the tanks, make them say, oh, like everybody.
Listen. And he has a plan, though, you guys. He wants to bring some dynamic assistant coaches. He wants Shaq. He wants John Lucas. Of course, he's not sure if Shaq would want to do it, but he can't see it any other way. And he's like, this is not the first time that No Limit Soldier has aimed for a coaching gig, which, you know, he's took over with the New Orleans Pelicans before. He's done some things, you guys. So definitely something to watch out for if the Lakers did actually bring him in. I just want to know what's the rest of them alpha males on the team gonna do. Like,
Yeah, I'm trying to look.
What y'all gonna do? But I mean,
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I'm
Because that's exactly how I feel. Like I feel like that everybody gonna be in there yelling, screaming, huh?
Yeah. They
gonna
might,
have
but
every
Percy
time
Miller,
performance.
yeah, as an athlete though, I'm not gonna knock it. He was always a great basketball player.
Your player,
You know,
yeah.
he succumbed to a lot of the other things that most other players in professional sports do. He got injured. He still, you know, made a fantastic name for himself. He has a fantastic business mind. He never lost his zest for the game, never lost his zest for coaching. I think even though his sons don't play professionally, I think that they can all like play good as shit.
Yep.
So what else could hurt you guys? We already had Donald Trump as a president. What's the difference of having Master P
No,
coaching the
I
Lakers?
think that'll be. I think it'll be a dope look. I think it'll be a dope look. I'm all here for it because my man is stay Brandon. My man got chips, pancakes, syrups, and he always
Listen,
coming out with some
everything.
TV shows, movies.
Wrap
So,
snacks, and you know, people they win when you partner with the right person. I really
Yeah.
believe that
Yeah.
you have to definitely, when it comes to teams and when it comes to leadership, if the leadership at the top, if that's what's on point, then it trickles down to the GMs, it trickles down to the coaching staff, it trickles down to the players, it trickles down to all the way down to the bottom. And it makes such a difference in a team wanting to win and a desire to win and that different type of push. And I say that because like one of my favorite teams is fucking suck all season last season. They're probably gonna fucking suck again. But if the management was right, if the coaching staff was right, like that team has potential, but it starts at the top. If the
Everything.
ownership
So,
is
yep.
fucked up and the GM like it, you know, it definitely makes a difference. Having somebody that is as passionate about the game as Master P is, I think it does make a difference.
Yeah, I think, you know, I'm all here for it. You know what I'm saying? Talking about big steppers, you know what I'm saying? My man Kendrick Lamar announces his album April 18th, final anticipated. Like I've been waiting for Kendrick to drop some new music. So the fact that he is doing this, he'll be dropping his album called Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers May 13th, actually, which is going to be super fire because that's the day after my son's birthday. So, he pretty much said that everybody's been waiting for him to drop some new music. He's finally going to do it. Let me see what was his exact words because I was trying to get that and I lost my place. But anyway, he said, I produced my Finale TDE album. I feel joy to have been a part of such a cultural imprint after 17 years. The struggles, the success, and most importantly, the brotherhood. May the Most High continue to to use Top Dog as a vessel for candid creators as I continue to pursue my life calling. There's beauty in completion and always faith in unknown. And that's crazy how I was talking about the beauty and completion. So I think that is a super, super dope thing. And yes, we also have some talking about great news and everything like that. Our guest is now in, and I'm excited. Yay, because we talk about 420 all day. But I want to make sure that I give Kendrick Lamar his proper shout out, because this is, I don't know if you've ever been to his concerts or if you've ever been able to like really be a part of his like his videographies and all the different things that he do. He's a creative genius. So I'm so proud, and I cannot wait to hear this album, because I don't know what we're gonna hear next. My man then gave us so much different creative stuff. So I didn't know he had a career for 17 years though. That's kind of crazy. 17 years, it don't seem like it.
That's how you know I'm old, bitch.
I mean, I feel like it ain't. I'm like, let me do my math real quick. But our guest that we have coming in, because we're gonna let Stiletto go out and take us out and bring the guests back in as well. And yes, they're an edible company. They're called. Well, I'm sorry, they have an edible company. The artist called Greg. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. So we have two dope dudes coming, you guys, in the second half of the show, and their cousins, you guys. And so there's so much talent in that family, so much talent just in the tip of their fingers. We have the artist Greg. We have Mr. Edible Bongs. So they're going to be talking fashion. They're going to be talking CBD. They're going to be talking
because I knew I was crazy.
Amazing things, you guys. First off, just the name Edible Bongs, I'm just trying to see if we could really eat the bongs and what it tastes like. But I digress. I want to eat the bongs
when they come back in. So Stiletto, you ready to take us out for mix? TJ Stiletto.
You can hear me? I thought I muted it. Hold on.
No, we can hear you.
We're ready. NQC. All right. So you already know what it is. It's 420. So we're going to go out like this.
Stiletto.
Put one up again. Every day.
Every night. All the time. Every day I need an ounce and a half. SP, the only flow without you know, with a bounce and a half. Listen, kid, I need a mountain to gas so I can roll up, hop in the whip and like bounce to the ab. I get high cause I'm in the hood, the guns is around. To take a blunt just to ease the pain and humble me now. And I'd rather roll something up. Cause if I'm sober, dog, I just might flip, grab my guns and hold something up. I get high as a kite, I'm in the zone all alone, motherfucker, case I'm dying at night. So I roll them up, back to back, fat as I could. You got beef to South P, I come to style the hood. Every day, every night, every day.
Not just friend, not just devil. Them a pray hard, you get pebble. If you not just BS, don't just trouble. Human being not trustable. If we moving anti-social, I may real gangsta no beg boy weed. We buy.
Sing a song. I don't beg friend, no. Weed is my best friend. Yeah.
We don't want to see no next friend, dog. Weed is my best friend. Some boy with your talk and a lip, me not trust them. Weed is my best friend. You know, weed is my best friend.
If you can't buy reason like you love to smoke cranny. Weed need that you fi put close pan. Warm up the grab a like me that was rabbit. Clip on the light of the field so fan. Some live from the space we got to a fourth plan. Look from the eye see the cool so pan. Me they a moon and me do a fourth rabbit. Gaza man no support four cabin. You know see that when me dey fourth small cabin. Higher than the highway.
That's for my weed smokers. We could go deep into this, or we could just level it at bay. But we have some guests that have something to promote. So shout out to my ladies. Back to you.
Yeah,
Hello.
muted.
Hello.
Oh, he got
hello.
the
Hello.
oh, he got the Kodak Black in the back.
Hey, what's
I
going on?
see you. How you doing, sir? Welcome.
He got the Kodak Black in the back.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Oh
So-
yeah. you know we gotta get it hype. We gotta get it hype.
So welcome.
Thank you for having me. My cousin should be on here. He got sent the link. We ain't, I don't know. We thought something else. We thought we was going to a studio. So my bad. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
My bad.
Oh yeah, we thought
it's
like,
all right. It's all right.
It's 20.
You know, because I've done a show a while ago, a long time ago, like maybe like 3-4 years ago, and
When it was at Bliss.
Yeah. We miss it.
So I thought,
we miss
Yeah,
it.
we do definitely miss being in
Right.
studio wholeheartedly. But hello again. How you doing?
How everybody doing?
Yeah, happy 420. How you doing?
All of that good shit.
I'm doing good. I'm doing amazing.
Look, you got to see me in my work clothes this morning. But how you doing? I'm T Grave, in my regular shit. How you doing?
Thank you. I was like, hold on. I don't know. Oh, all right.
Hold on, wait. This morning, I'm confused. Hold on, wait. Y'all gonna have to. I'm not that high.
There's no. Don't worry about the backstory. Don't worry about the backstory.
I'm like this morning.
Fantastic to have you on. And let me tell you one thing. I was just talking earlier in the show about young entrepreneurs building off of cannabis and doing their thing. But not only you, your team, your cousin, what have you, you all are doing the CBD business, but you're also doing fashion. You're also doing so many other things. And just shout out to you young brothers for going out there and just fucking getting it. And killing the game. But definitely before he hops in, give us a little bit about the fashion, and then when he comes in, we can jump into the edible bombs.
Edible side.
Okay.
Just give us a little bit about this GW situation.
Well, I'm gonna do a fast recap because I was on here before and I talked about my whole story. But basically, I started doing fashion when I was in high school. I won the P. Diddy Designer of the Year award while I was in high school as well, because he did a program that was called Education Through Design, which was with this lady named April Burke. Shout out to April Burke. I don't know where she's at in this world, but if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here talking to you right now. So, basically, the opportunity came. They let us in. They had like a thing for school with people that wanted to be fashion designers or in the fashion industry. They picked like 300 kids. Then they narrowed it down to like 100 kids. Then they narrowed it down to 50. Then they narrowed that down to like 25. And then it was just 12. And I was one of the 12 that was left.
Oh wow, that's fire.
So, I got to go out of town, and we got to live in New York for like a good summer. We got to intern with various like designers and wholesalers and stuff like that. Different people that was part of the industry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm supposed to get a 9-volt battery.
I've been there.
So when y'all hear that, it's because the battery's gone out of track.
You good? Just a couple months ago, my joint was going off on here.
Yeah, they narrowed it down. I ended up being a part of it. I ended up getting like 3 internships, which was unheard of. And at that time for the for internships, I got 3. I got blessed with 3, and each one of them I left with something that was able to carry on into my career path that I have chosen today. That's it. From there, I've worked on. I have probably about 4 other brands prior. I've worked on and designed for almost every DMV brand in this area. If you're talking about your hobos, your shooters, Aja Armani, all that, everything back in the day, I was a ghost designer. I had my hands in it. I helped them produce they line up like they line sheets or their product line and everything. You know what I'm saying? And I created my business off of that. My business was to do other people's brands and develop it, and I created that niche from just starting off just doing graphics for like the logo designs on the shirt. And then I was like, I wanted to go deeper, and I started coming up with layouts for like garments and stuff like that. And then I took that, and probably over the since the pandemic, actually, my best friend, he lives in Bangladesh. Shout out to Abid. Me and him came up with this idea of trying to figure out how we could start a manufacturing service, because his father owned a factory in Bangladesh, which he just went back 3 years ago. But before he left, we developed the idea of trying to figure out how to streamline small production of high quality garments for brands. So that's what I do. I manufacture for not only my brand, but almost 10 other brands outside of in this area, in this general area. So I've been helping people that were very serious about their brand take it to a next level, and turn it in like literally overnight. You know what I'm saying? Went from whatever quality that they had to like this amazing, thing. So it's been a good ride. Even, through the pandemic and all that, it's been a great ride. And then, me and my cousin, we had some things happen where we kind of couldn't do the cannabis thing for a while. We had did it about 4 or 5 years ago, but that was our practice stage, which was good because that's why we can move the way we move now, because we already did it when the pop-ups and stuff was popular in DC in the beginning. We were right on the edge and the cuff of that. We were able to like really practice everything we needed to do, come up with ideas. Me and him been inseparable since. So,
That's what's up. So, well, I definitely want to tap into the cannabis part, but where the name, so I'm assuming the name Greatness Plus Wealth, where did that stem from? Because it sounds like you accumulated a lot of, you've done a lot of stuff, and you to be so young and to be a part and had your hands in so many different pots, that is greatness in itself. That's fire. You know what I'm saying?
My family is amazing. I come from a very, I can't even imagine it. I don't even know why I was so blessed with that. But my father used to own the Legends nightclub back in the day when it was the Quonset. My uncle was Chris Thomas, comedian, very, very legendary. I don't know. It's just been in my blood. But when I came up with this brand, just saying I wanted to have something that was classic and something that could last for a long time. Because I had another brand that was very successful. It was called Retarded Artist. And it was a sneaker boutique line. And I sold it in like Shoe City. I had it in DTLR. I had it in a lot of little stores.
You had shirts and stuff, right?
Huh?
You had shirts and stuff under that brand as well.
Yeah,
right?
It was just t-shirts.
Tony Woods used to rock that stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Those were definitely a dope line. Definitely different.
So I was able to take that to some levels that I've never been in before on my own. And that was with the help of like a couple of my partners. But yeah, we were able to take it to a level. I was able to see some stuff, and working with a lot of the brands I work with, I was able to see some stuff. I was able to travel and see a lot of things. So that's it. But so if my cousin doesn't get on, because hey, step outside and see, call Key and see what's up with him. If he doesn't get on, I want to at least tell his story and how I started off. How we met was crazy. We met at a family reunion. He came up to me and was like, he wanted to talk to my uncle about getting some bread or something like that for a cannabis idea. Now, this is 5-6 years ago. We're looking at him like, get this nigga. Wait. Like, we were like, get him away from us. Like, what is he talking about? Because it wasn't nowhere near legal at the time he was talking about it, but he wanted to get a farm. Fast forward, he went and he had fortitude and persevered, got whatever he needed to get done, and then he came back and was like, I don't need the money now. We got everything we need. I just need somebody to help me with turning this into a brand. So then my uncle called me and was like, look, remember your cousin that came and he got everything together. Everything's legit. Now is the time I think we should be helping him help with the branding and everything like that. So with that being said, my area expertise does not lie in just clothing. I do brands. I build brands. I help develop brands. if you give me an idea, I'm going to expound on it and I'm going to make it something. You know what I'm saying? And that's the motto of my brand, from nothing to something. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what a lot of my garments have on the back of it, or somewhere on it. It says from nothing to something. And that's what it is. It's like I took that item and then we came up with vape pens. We came up with packaging ideas. We came up with all these things to make it legit. So it wouldn't be like we were just street hustlers in the street trying to sell weed or edibles or whatever like that. And you know what's so funny? In that, we seen a lot of other people step their game up with it. Because a lot of people came out, because it was a lot of us, you know, young Black African-American people starting these weed brands, but we coming from the street. And you had to real life turn it into a business. You had to see the vision deeper than you, deeper than even your friends or your family that maybe was like, you ain't nothing but a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to literally think about it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. My friends and family, some of them were good with it. Some of them was like, "You're doing what? Now, why would you be tapping into that?" You know what I'm saying? But you know, it was something that we definitely tapped into and made something of it. We got a lot of crazy products. We got vape cartridges. We have our own edibles, of course. We grow our own weed, so we actually grow it in a farm and everything like that. So it's not something that it's something that we are a middleman in a process. Our middleman is nobody. It's just us. You know what I'm saying? So we develop it and we can stand behind our product with a lot of pride because we know exactly where it came from. We know exactly how it was made, how everything was packaged and everything like that, because we are hands-on with the whole process. So,
that's the best.
Yeah, when you get edible bongs, when you see edible bongs, and when you see the Chomp and Teeth logo and stuff like that, it means something. It really means something. We got shoes, we got a product line with everything. So.
Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah, that can
I'm like
far.
Yeah, like so on here before we've had at the time that we had him on, it was only 2 Black dispensary owners in the state of Maryland.
Yeah, I remember.
And we had one of them on our show. And it was such a eye-opening experience, but never have we had somebody that grows it themselves, that cultivates it themselves, that brings their you know what I mean? Like that's next level. I don't know how many other people of color are doing that in Maryland, DC, Virginia, but shout out to y'all. Shout out to your
a lot of
cousin.
them. It's I'm about to say shout out to all of them. You know what I'm saying? VIP clientele too. Those are my folks over there. Dr. Don, you know. I was in, so when it came to like doing the cannabis shit, I was in it heavy. We used to throw our own parties too. At what was the damn house? Spaceship, the spaceship.
You took it back. Yeah, we were doing like, I mean, honestly, we probably were doing about 5 or 6 pop-ups a day. And guess what? Everybody that was out, that was a part of that was all our friends and family. So we were able to, support them. Everybody was eating off of that.
It was a beautiful thing. I loved it. Shout out to them, and you, and of course just the whole movement itself. But when you said you were doing like y'all did the vape pens and everything else, do you see you like moving towards like being in the stores, because CBD is something that's a cross market? So why did you choose CBD in particular?
Well, we chose CBD in particular because we have a lot of our clients that come to us and they have terminal illnesses and everything like that, and they want something that's going to help them relieve the pain that they're going through. You know what I'm saying? So CBD was the first choice because it's so many usages of that right now. And then the medical, medical marijuana is so many things we can go to because we got approved in DC. So we got approved in DC, but it was just the process is so long and it takes a lot of things that you got to have, and then they zone you in an area. You don't get to pick what you want to do. You don't get to pick what area you want to. So you're going to ward this, and they probably put you in a great ward. But I mean, honestly, let's be real. It's the economy is weird right now, and if you don't have the money and you don't have the resources to really get into that realm, it's almost like you got in a football game, but you can't play. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you there, but you're not there, and that's what we have experience. But you know, it's fine because we were able to make the contacts with the right people now. Where hopefully the next time we go back around, we're able to actually go further with that situation. Because we were looking at cultivation and dispensary as well, not just dispensary. We're looking at both growing and actually supplying the dispensaries as well.
That is so fire. Yeah. I'm definitely, I can't wait to participate in some of your products.
Let me talk about the store before I don't want to get cut off. Let me say something about the store in Laurel. We're in Laurel, Maryland, 610 Lafayette Avenue.
Where? Say that again.
610
Lafayette Avenue.
The corner. You up the street.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
That's why I had to announce it.
Hold on, wait, I'm coming after work.
A lot of people be like, "Oh, I'm like, well, where's your ass at?" You ain't
right.
But the spot we got in Laurel is amazing. It's a multi-purpose spot. We do events, rentals, so we rent it out for event space. We also do the store during the daytime. Today was actually our first day opening. This was our first day opening it up as a retail store location. So that means from now on, we're actually going to be open every day during the day. At first, we had our location since January. So we've been renting it out for parties. So a lot of people done partied in there. Then I had a good time and everything like that. So they were able to, coming in and indulge in they smoking and everything like that. So, and we even had the product line in front of them. So that was our idea. We wanted to make sure we kind of created this party environment, kind of, because sometimes, people will come out for nothing but party. Like literally, they won't show up to smoke for nothing, but they go come for a good party. You say you're going to be able to come and smoke, or you going to come and be able to drink, they there, okay? Yeah. So we had to make sure what we did is we put them around the idea of it. It's very interactive. Our concept is very interactive and dope. When you come in, you can literally scan a QR code and you can be on the website purchasing your products right there. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to actually pull out no cash, no nothing. Even when you partying, if we do an event, we have it set up. It's the same way. So
what is the name of that card? I know that it's black. What is your card called?
Okay, so that's where the practice comes. When we were doing the poppers a long while ago, like I said, like 6-7 years ago, I don't know, it was a while ago. When we were doing the poppers, I came up with the idea of doing a black card because we wanted to get to know our customer base. And I came up with this idea. It was a $3 idea. It wasn't nothing that was majorly spectacular, but I did it just to test it, just to see if it was going to work. And it did at that time. So when I reintroduced it, now it's actually really a legit thing where people pay to be part of this. Every 30 days, it expires. Even the card that I have now it expired on the 19th. We got the new cards that's out now. And because of 420, it's a leaf card. So it's a black card, but it's a black leaf card. You know what I'm saying? So it's a dope little concept. And the people who can buy into it, if they don't have a membership, it's not that they can't come. They just had to pay every time they come. You pay the membership, it's $30. You pay one time, you're good for the whole month, and you get to come to all our events for free. You get to come to everything that we're doing. You get to come to for free because you're a member.
Give me the address one more time.
You give goodie bags like that.
we have some events that we got planned where we're gonna be giving out goodie bags. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, make sure we get.
Y'all gotta look out for we got the sweet potato pie, edible. It's actually a sweet potato pie. Yeah, it's made by Mr. Edible.
Like aphrodisiac that's gonna put me on my back and give me a baby.
I'm gonna be asleep. I don't got it.
Look, his mother is amazing cook.
Sweet potato pie. What
He's
in the
amazing
devil?
cook.
They sound like some devil shit.
Listen, sweet potato
I haven't
pie.
had like a
I'm
great
really
edible in a minute. The last
Oh,
edibles I had, I was so disappointed.
The way he
I
got up
was,
in the
and
camera
So
made
now
me
disappointed.
scared.
that's the one thing I will say. You know, a lot of people out here doing edibles, and you don't know what you're gonna get. I mean, sometimes I hear people say, "I had it, I ain't even feeling nothing." I mean, like literally, we got people that not just create edibles and saying it's literally just an edible. It's not.
I
Right.
am not.
Exactly.
I am not good with edibles. I be feeling like I'm on a
Right,
spaceship.
so
I don't got.
Look,
I don't got
I
time.
will say
edibles are like
I can't do it. I can't do
I
it.
yeah,
can't do
no.
edibles.
I can't do it.
It's
I
not
can't
that
do
I
edibles.
can't do it. Like I'm gonna be delirious or something. It really is like an
It
aphrodisiac.
was
It's
like I
like
was delirious. We did our first event some years ago back when we first introduced the edible bomb, which we have. We have an edible bomb. So we were at Kushstock and we presented it at Kushstock. And when we presented it, you know, people was going crazy, like, what's this edible bomb? Keep hearing about. Corrupt was one of them people, and he was like, and we got to meet him, and then we got to get you know, the whole situation with the moon rock. So we actually have the ability, we have the real moon rock through him. You know, we don't go through nobody else. We go directly through him. We met him in LA, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? So it's been dope. But the edible bong is a chocolate bong. It's 500 milligrams, and basically it's set up where you can take a dab out of it, and then but we use milk. So you know, normally you would use water. We use milk for the chocolate bong. And we got the same people that made the Nestle mold made the mold for the edible
Hell
bong.
no.
And this is all concept of my cousin, Mr. Edible Bong. He did this. He does amazing things. He thinks amazingly. He keeps me in good spirits because of just his energy to just keep on going. So, you know.
and y'all feed off of each other. That's a beautiful
Man,
thing.
we do.
And
Man, we
you know
do.
what I love the most is that you talk about team and being
Yeah.
a part and like having partners and not doing only like through your whole conversation, like me and my partners, my teammate and I, my cousin and I, and you're able to do so much more in numbers. And I really want people to understand that everyone needs a solid team. If we're
Man,
really trying to be successful.
If it wasn't for the team, come on. My team right here, they filming me on my live. My team is right here. And guess
That's
what? I
what's
know
up.
these dudes over 16 years, and we all still good. They got their life. I got my life. But they always did. If I call them up, they did when I need them, everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's
that's
always
lit.
like that. Yeah.
I love it for you.
Yeah.
Wow.
So can we talk costs? How much does the edible bong cost?
No, how much donation? It's like, no.
Yeah, right. You gotta buy an $80 t-shirt. An $80 t-shirt gets you an edible bong. Okay. An $80 greatness plus wealth t-shirt gets you an edible bong.
It gives you an edible bong. Okay, that's not okay. I'm gonna have to pull up after the doo-wop work.
I love
the address. It's what? Say that address again.
We're gonna need you to say it nice and
610
slow.
Lafayette Avenue. 610 Lafayette Avenue. We in Laurel, Maryland.
That's up the street.
And that's a very good number.
Don't feel like you lost when you see the building. We are there. That's all I'm gonna say. We are there.
We are there. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
we are there.
610 Lafayette Avenue, greatness and wealth.
Oh,
Greatness
we're
to
on
wealth.
Leafly. I meant to tell y'all that.
Oh, y'all on Leafly? Are you on Where's Weed too?
We're working on that now, but we're definitely on Leafly, and the product line will be up in another week or two on Leafly, and we're going to be doing delivery as well.
So let me ask you this. One thing
You looking
that
for some part-time
I
workers that
like
we can do
about some of the people who are on Where's Weed is once you've been a customer for a little while, okay, they get to know their customer base. They kind of know what you like. They kind of know, you know what I mean? When you use your card with you all. Does that card also give you all that same type of information? Like, is this
Where did I buy?
customer,
I got like indica.
a hybrid chick? Is this customer always getting edibles? Like, does it give you that type of
card
insight?
that the black card that we created, we're working on that. We're teaming up with a lot of different people. I even have venues that are interested in allowing me to incorporate it into their spot, where people are going to be able to use it for way more than just weed. They're going to be able to go to events and get in for free, get in for a discount, all types of things. So it's developing it so that it can work that way. But that's where we're trying to go with it. Yes, we definitely trying to go that route.
Yeah, because I definitely need y'all to know that I like indicas all day.
I know damn.
Just a hint when I pull up.
Since this is what we're doing while we're live. I'm a hybrid girl.
This is going on
dominant. Thank you very much.
We are on air.
Yeah. I'm just saying, just in case if a person like me,
I know that. Listen, I know that like you like indica. I know.
Yeah,
nobody says sativa, right?
I'm a hybrid girl, but it has to be.
Oh, you're hybrid. Okay, hybrid. Okay, good.
It has to be sativa dominant strain because
I don't see the hybrids are starting to hit like indicas. I like those hybrids. I like the hybrids that hit like an indica.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They do have ones.
I'm talking about CBD, y'all. We talking about CBD.
Well, I ain't telling my damn business.
Talk about CBD.
CBD, you can smoke it as well. They have CBD cigarettes. They have CBD strands, all types, everything without the THC in it. So you still feel the effect without having it traced. So yes, I'm talking about CBD.
Yes, and Delta 8. And Delta 8. We have a lot of Delta 8.
I got you. I'm loving this show. This show has been very informative. Do you actually have CBD drops and things like that on hand, or like tinctures and stuff like that?
We have lotions, we have gummies, we have coffee, we have a lot of different things we're gonna be introducing.
We gotta talk.
Do you have the lubes?
Because you might need my product in your store.
What kind of lubes are you talking about?
No, because some places do have like CBD or THC lubes. Like the
lubes, they do make them. Those lubes.
I don't have them. I don't have that yet, but thank you for letting me know because
not yet, but you can get them and the lubes and the pills too.
Okay,
the natural organic ones that work as well.
We don't have the lubes though.
Okay, you got the pills. See,
something to aspire to.
Next expert, she asked.
Something to aspire to. Okay. It offers a localized high. So imagine using it, and the high is then in your penis. So the high is then now vaginal. Like
we have after hour parties at our spot. We have after hour parties at our spot.
You know the Trojan one where
you need her.
On Saturdays we have after hour parties at our spot. I need this lube.
Just go solicit that right now, real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To let you know what you need.
Yeah, we're gonna talk because I want 10% for all my ideas.
Okay.
Listen, y'all need DJs because y'all are in Laurel.
I don't do none of this right here.
Listen, you guys, before we go, I have to ask the most important question ever, and then we're gonna wrap up. Okay, so I need your listening ears, sir.
Okay.
What type of free shit do the Illustrate ladies get? Do we get gift bags, packages, something? Do we get something with little red bows on it? Little red headphones. Do our shit come with our picture? What do we need to do to make sure that
my cousin was here because he had y'all rolling. He had y'all rolling right there. We're gonna make sure we take care of y'all.
I need to get this moment recorded.
That's the most important part.
Yeah,
wait.
I'm recording too.
I'm recording.
We got a lot of
about being in media and in radio. How can we?
You heard that? He said he had a lot of what? You got a lot of what?
Because we don't know how your product is? How can we truly tell people this is amazing? You need to go get it in your drink. If we have not
Right.
that,
We need y'all. We need y'all.
Yeah,
like,
so come on, push
No,
through
we
on the
need
push
y'all
through.
for sure.
you know. So I'm just saying.
Make sure
I
y'all
feel like
follow me.
we all the rest of
Make
it.
sure y'all follow me on Instagram at the artist Greg DC.
I'm doing it right now. You ain't gonna tell me.
Make sure you follow our official business page, which we set up yesterday, at Shop Edible Bongs and G+W. So it's spelled out. So Shop Edible Bongs.
Shop Edible.
Shop
Edible Bongs. Yeah, bongs.
Oh, it came up. It came up right up. We didn't gotta say the rest. As soon as you put it, edible bongs.
Yeah.
Boom. Bam. We found it. There we go.
Yeah.
You got a friend in me. Yeah. He don't even realize you gonna have a real solid friend. You know how convenient that is. It's so conveniently located.
Look. Don't be a
job.
stranger because we do events on Saturday during the day. During the daytime, I created this thing called the Urban Pop-Up Market, and I'm like cultivating it right now. It's growing. We're trying to get all vendors that are in the DMV area that live maybe in Laurel, a good radius of that area. We're trying to get them to come out on Saturdays. It's only $40 the vend, and we're doing indoor and outdoor flea market style vending.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh, that's what's up. You know, all of us have our own businesses. So
yes,
Let's do it. Look, I need help.
I'm with that.
Listen, we're trying to. We created our business to help others. We did not do our business. We can't do it alone. And some of us don't always have the first platform. I've been in business. I got my first store when I was 23, 24. That was kind of unheard of if I talk around a lot of people that I know. But I had my first store at that time, and through that I learned a lot because I opened up a store during the recession and lost $100,000 in the first year. I can't I can't make this up. So but through that, if I had to tell other people, I tell them my story and tell them things that I've been through, and I've been through a whole lot. And I still got a smile on my face, and I know that every day that I think is bad, it could be worse, and it's not.
It's
not
not.
as bad.
You take them as lessons, and you prepare for your blessings. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. That's what's up.
Yeah,
so cool. Now that we got that out the way, and we know where to find you, 610. Because I ain't gonna forget it. Because 6 is an infinite number. It's one of the numbers that can only be multiplied by 2, 3, and 1. It's the best number ever. That's why Geminis are lit. And 1 and 0 is the feminine divine. I'm a Gemini. 1 and 0 represents the feminine divine and the masculine as well. So that number is infinite. So just alone off of that address, you're winning. And not to mention it start with an L. Lucky shit. Duh. But anyway, so now they know where to find you. We know how to find you on Instagram. We dropped all of that stuff. And I'm excited. Y'all hear them every Saturday. They throw events as well. They're going to do a market style. So y'all make sure y'all hit them up. And again, it's at I see Edible Moms, and at the artist Greg is right down there at the bottom. Okay, look over there, right there. And yeah, I'm okay, cool. Well, y'all already know where to find me. Magical AF Podcast. I'm going to be completing my season. Yes, and the actual episode is called Completion, because completion is very important. And before I pass it on over to T Gray and our beautiful DJ takes us out on a quick mix, I want to make sure that everybody knows that you can check us out each and every Wednesday on WEMS Radio, live and direct. Also check us out on Roku TV. You can't say you can't find us because we also on YouTube. We on Twitch. We are everywhere. So if you're not tuned in, you are missing out. Okay. So yes, Google us. Look, Google us, all that good stuff, and make sure y'all check out my boutique, Gray, because she over there working. If y'all ain't check out her last couple episodes on Sex Talk, okay.
Look at her face.
There was so much fun. It was so much fun, you guys, and I can't wait for my next show. If you all are watching Millennials Season 2, Tangerine, she's going to be on my show. I'm super, super excited. I'm also bringing a sex coach in. We're going to have some dynamic girls chat next week. I just had my first weekend as a comedian at the DC Comedy Loft, so I'm gonna
Let's
go ahead and clap
go. Give it up.
Go ahead and clap it up for me.
Yes,
I had a fantastic time, you guys, and I'm going to Atlanta in May for a whole weekend to do this, make these motherfuckers
You
laugh.
gonna see us out there?
So hold up, wait.
You gonna see us out there? You gonna see us out there?
Exactly. I'm trying to come.
We already got something. We got something in the works in Atlanta already. We got a shop.
So T,
We
you want to have
outside.
to. First of all, that's the invitation that I want. I want an invitation
Clearly,
to that.
I'm outside.
I want to. We flying out to support our girl. Cause let me tell you something. I was so
It's gonna be at the Comedy Theater. It's gonna be at the Atlanta Comedy Theater.
What day? What day
is it?
I think it's the weekend of May 20th, but I'll get back to y'all for the exact date. I won't say the date, and then it be wrong.
Don't try to tell me 2 days before.
I got a big party in West Virginia, but I can go from West Virginia right then. You know what I'm saying? I can go make my money and then meet you up there.
I'm coming.
I'm so proud of you. And to see you do your thing, and you killed that shit. Okay, you killed it. I didn't see not a nerve come through. You was talking about your trigger shit. I said, "That's my girl." We talk about shit that we know.
What? I gotta go see this.
Yeah, you gotta.
So I didn't release like the whole thing.
It was just
I only put up these little snippets, and I put up snippets of like crowd work or ad lib stuff. But
yeah.
If you ever want to see the whole thing, I'll share it with y'all. Y'all can see. I can get these laughs too.
Oh yeah, go ahead and email that to me on WeWorks or send it to me on the WeWorks.
Just send it to me. I don't care how you send it.
Yeah, I don't care how you send it either. I just know that it takes up less space when we when you care. So I'm excited. Okay, cool. So edible bongs, you couldn't be with here tonight. You couldn't be with us tonight, but your presence and your energy was definitely felt. So shout out to your cousin too, because he made sure your
story.
story.
Number to text, or if people want to text about product.
Sure.
If it's
the number is 240. Hold on, this is not
240.
Okay, that's not the number. Take that back, y'all.
Yeah, never mind.
All right, so we're gonna wait while he get that number and everything. Stiletto, what you got going on?
So it is finally tourist season, and my birthday is next Friday. And I'm super excited. I have a lot of stuff that I'm releasing just for like next week alone, you know, just to kind of build up to Friday and the weekend. And I do have a praise report. That's what we're gonna call it, a praise report.
I got it.
Yes, I like that.
My son got his first job today. He got hired today, and I am super excited.
Yay!
That's all.
Excited.
I'm just gonna
That's amazing.
Soak in.
That's dope.
And keep it structured. You know what? Next thing you know, we're gonna be able to hire him. So I ain't even too worried. That's what we doing. It we creating this so that we can hire.
He can do it.
Yeah. I'm excited. So you got that number for us?
Yeah, I had the number. It's 301-684-4359.
And that's
so 301-684-4359.
Yeah, and that's for if anybody wants to text about like what days we're open, if they want to ask a question about anything, they can ask it on that text, and we text back immediately.
Okay, Prophet.
Okay,
that was real good. Go ahead.
That's awesome. Yeah, y'all doing y'all thing. Definitely doing something different in the DMV from what other people are. Definitely. So that's fantastic.
And we're
are y'all gonna be out there on Saturday at the little cannabis festival, all that stuff?
Yes. So Saturday we're gonna be. I want to say we're gonna be at either Charm City, which is in Baltimore.
In Baltimore.
We're gonna do that one. I think we're gonna do that one. Dave East is performing at that one.
Oh, for real?
But I'm waiting on word back. The reason why I'm waiting on word back right now with that one, but I know we're supposed to do like Khalifa. What is it? Khalifa.
Yeah, that's in DC. Yeah,
we're supposed to do that one. We waiting back on the Baltimore. Today we did Fort Washington, like a cannabis festival in Fort Washington. And then we're doing DC Glow House right now, like currently right now.
Shout out to DC Glow House. Those are my people. Yeah. I fucking love those guys.
Man.
I love them.
We grew up when it came to that whole industry. We grew up together, like, you know what I'm saying? So Watching them.
Oh, y'all was low key like they was like those was my people's people.
Yeah,
so I'm sure we came across. I'm sure we.
Oh
came
yeah,
across
you
each other's
trust
path.
me. If you say edible bongs, they will be like, oh yeah, they gonna talk about me and him, or they gonna say my cousin for sure. You know what I'm saying? One of them. Yeah.
Well, this was a great show tonight, and Stiletto, I'm sure you're gonna take us out. Want a little quick little 1-2 song mix. I'm gonna say good night to everyone because I am busy. Okay, these 2 workouts kicking my ass. Yes, and I'm about to go and get ready for bed. I'm excited.
And get higher.
Just, I'm high off life.
Pretty
naturally.
good.
Yeah.
So,
It's life.
I can do a split, but I can't do the edibles. No edible business tonight.
I ain't doing no edibles neither. I got my CBD rolled up. We good.
We heard you.
I was paying close attention.
It was CBD. Yeah.
And we heard you.
Okay. Y'all have a great night. Come on, Stiletto. What's all you got for us? DJ Stiletto.
Roll another blunt.
Oh, that's my song.
What is
I'm done. Everybody getting high right now.
I was gonna clean my room until I got high. I was gonna get up.
How perfect.
But then I got
Happy
high.
420 to each and every one of you.
my room is still messed up.
And
I know why.
We will see you back here again, same time, same place. Next week from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Illustrate Radio. I'm DJ Stiletto.
I'm taking the next semester, and I know why.
I was born by the river, I was shaking that ass, bending over, popping pussy, I was making that cat. Bring that ass here, boy. Turn up! Fuck.